Welcome to my channel. This is my zx9r. You're just about to see the process of me changing the manifold because it was blowing. I just wanted to just make a little warning that we there's a bit of welding in that, so there's some flashes just for those sensitive to flashes. So yeah, she's all back together now, as you're about to see. The reason why we did the you're about to see the stud, we snapped two studs, we couldn't get them out. I've got a track day coming up, so we welded, instead of drilling it out, we welded two studs on the end by Alan at Wizard of Lock. He's kindly as well sold me his welder, thank you. TIG welder, so I can do stuff myself without mithering you, mate. So yeah, so he, as you'll see in the video next, he welded two studs on for us, and they held at 30 Newton meters. They're well in there now with new gaskets. I actually did it a little bit tighter because I wanted to squeeze them gaskets in there. They didn't look quite squished. I put new nuts on, left a couple of studs in there because they were still okay. Cleaned them up with a wire brush. Yeah, so I mean, eventually, I mean, if it holds, it holds, but eventually I'll take this engine out because I've got an engine I'm rebuilding that I want to put in. I've actually got three spare engines. What I love about these 9Rs, I bought them just before lockdown. Well, I've got a bike over there with an engine which has got low mileage. That's only 12,000 on that. And I've got another engine that's only got 9,000 miles, which I bought on its own. I was well pleased with that. This engine has done, I can't remember now, going by memory. I think it's 18,000, so it's still pretty low. So it's done 3 track days, no trouble, apart from that manifold. I mean, I could have lived with it, but it was just that little blow somewhere round about here. I'm going to strip it down and weld it up and keep it spare. Yeah, so before I put it together, I noticed the engine was a bit, I mean, it doesn't look that clean now actually, but it's better. I give it a jet wash, the engine, so it's nice and clean. I noticed when I was doing the studs, it needed the engine could do with a clean, so I cleaned it up. And now she's ready for Donington. So yeah, so if you want to, I'm going to go Donington next, so I'll be uploading videos of that. So if you want to see her, subscribe. And I've also, as I'm going to mention in the next video after this, I'm going to do the clutch on that. It's 2009 Z foul. So yeah, because I've not seen one on YouTube, so I had to, yeah, so I'm going to upload a video of that. Yeah, so yeah, so subscribe. Hope you like the video. Thanks for watching. Welcome to my channel. This is my track bike, my zx9r. I've done a couple of track days on it. On the last track day, which was, oh God, I can't remember, 5th of May in the slow group. I noticed there's a blow on the manifold. It's coming somewhere round about down here somewhere. It's not that bad, but these little niggy things really do get on my nerves. So I mean, I've got a spare one. So I got a spare one. So with that deal that I got with that I've mentioned in other videos. So I'm just gonna whack that on. If it's got I'm hoping it's not got a hole as well, but if it has, then I'll get that welded. So yeah, so I've just pushed the radiator, undone it, drained it, pushed it back, and you can get access. It is 12mm. You can get access to all of the nuts. Now I've soaked the nuts in some WD-40. So hopefully I'm going to heat them up as well. Doing actually in pretty good shape, to be fair. But I think, knowing me, I'll get new ones. I'll put new ones on rather than put old ones on, and I'll get I'll check the gaskets. They don't look like copper ones, but I may be putting copper ones back on. So I'm going to set that up now, heat them up and see if we can get them off, hopefully. So 1 second. Okay, I've got it lit. Be careful of burning anything. Just want to get it nice and warm. Hopefully they all come out. Right, let's just set that. Always be careful where you put it because you can burn something. Right, there it goes. I've not got my GoPro, I can't find it at the minute, so. So if it's gone to the side. I do sometimes work in and out, but there's not much thread. As you can see, there's not much thread on the other side. So if you've got lots of thread, I normally find if you go in and out, it just eases it out nicely. But when you haven't got much thread, I don't see much point in doing that. And if I'm honest, it didn't take much to get that out. Sometimes be careful because the heat can travel through to these, and that's quite warm, that. So if you do grab your socket, there we have it. It's actually in pretty good condition, to be fair. Hopefully they all come out. I mean, I'll do one more to show you guys. I'll get that one in there. That's just my WD-40 that I soaked onto the nut. You can just use a normal blowtorch. You don't need one of these, but you can get these on eBay for about £70. And I tell you what, it's got me out the poo a few times, if I'm honest. I've done a fair few manifolds now like this. It's never failed me. Remember when you set it down, I mean, you normally turn it off. Sorry for the shaking of the phone. I can't find my GoPro. Right. It's always not very fun, is it, doing the manifolds up? Oh, and then we snapped one. That's a shame. I'm going to have to drill that bugger out. There's always one, isn't there? Oh, there's no stopping now. I might as well go right the way through. See how many more snap and see how many more don't. Okay, so I ended up snapping two bolts, studs, sorry. So what I've done is luckily I've got a bit of thread left. So I'm going to try this method before I weld it on. It's hard to tell if it's coming out or not. I've just got 2 nuts, and you tighten them together. And it hasn't worked. Right, hold on. I'm going to do a little Alan saving a day from Wizard of Lock, because I snapped the bolt.
2 bolts.
2 bolts. With his TIG. And as you can see, he just welded a knot on the end of my stud.
There's your spanner. The trick to it is, you want it to come off while it's still hot. So you wait till it stops glowing, which is about now. And hopefully, now that's tight. Might have to use a spanner on socket on that.
Yeah.
Oh, where's your 13, dude? Not in order. 3/8 ratchet.
I just threw them all together, didn't I?
Long one if you've got it. John bought a new Halford socket set.
Halford's lifetime guarantee. Socket that was like 14 years old.
Ratchet.
Ratchet, sorry.
That just snapped off.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, dude.
I'll end the video now and come back when we've got it off, hopefully. Right, so we couldn't get them out. We couldn't be bothered judding them out, so Alan has kindly welded me new studs on. We just tacked it on, now he's welding it up.
Watch your eyes.
I'm watching for the camera.
Right, let me come round that side.
Obviously I need to cut them down to size.
Yeah, because John can't handle big ones.
No.
Not used to it, are you, John?
Nope.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Still not talking to Sean?
Why are you all wet?
We keep opening and shutting the door.
Oh, no.
Just right, go that way. I said Poppy can come one day next week. Alright. Am I interrupting your filming? Sorry.
It's alright.
You just got me waffling as well.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, what's your problem?
Ready?
Yep.
little bit on top and we're done. Stupid wires getting in the way. Ready?
Go on. There we have it. She's back on the track.
And a blind man would be happy to see that.
Yeah. So here we are at the stage of putting the gaskets on my manifold. Copper gaskets. They squeeze on. Once you torque it up, they just go flat. Copper rings, hollow. Got them off eBay. I just cleaned them up with a wire brush. They come off really easy. Just a little flathead screwdriver. And we just pop straight off. I like to replace these sort of things because they just end up blowing. And it can sound like a ticking. So if you get a ticking noise, it could be one of these. It's just the exhaust gases, just as that piston does its firing. It sounds like a tick, which is just air escaping. Yeah, so if you get that and you're at the stage where you just want to replace the gaskets, the copper gaskets, it's really easy to do. As long, unlike me, you don't get snapping studs. I snapped two, so I had to deal the buggers out. Yeah, so as you can see, that's just pops on there, really easy, and then you torque it on, and you just flatten on and seal the gap. So I'll go ahead and get to that stage now. Okay, so that's all now fastened on nicely with the new gaskets, and those two studs that we TIG welded on have held well, hitting for 30 Newton meters as well. So I actually went a bit more because I wanted to squish these copper gaskets a little bit flatter than what they were. But yeah, got some good, yeah, there's no leakage, it's running fine now, no blowing on the old manifold. I'm actually gonna strictly fix that one up, keep it a spare, because you never know how long this will last. They're not commonly known to blow, not what I could search on the internet anyway. But the reason why we didn't drill them out is because lack of time. I've got a track day coming up and I don't want to be messing too much with it. I know it's easy enough to drill out and capable of doing it, just not the right time. I've got another engine that I'm rebuilding, so you know, I want to take this engine out and put the other engine in, a nice fresh one. So I know it's only an old zx9r, I just love them. As I said in the previous videos, I just love working on these old bikes. It's just to me it's more fun. I think I'm going to keep this another couple of years and I'll upgrade to zx9r, what I've had in the past. But for now, I'm enjoying this. This whole doing all this is fun to me. I love it. I just love getting under there and fixing it up and stuff like that, tweaking up the carbs, just pop it old school. It was my dream bike when I was younger, so yeah, just bags of fun, love them, cheap and cheerful. So yeah, so got Donington next, see how she goes. Yeah, so that's about it really. Get the fairing back on. I've had it up to temperature today. I've filled it with antifreeze and water. My next project, actually, funny enough, is my Z foul. So I'm gonna do a video on that one because I can't see a YouTube video of a clutch on this model 2009 Z foul. So I'm gonna get this on the lamp. I just bought the plates today. I couldn't get hold of the gasket, unfortunately, so I was hoping I was going to do that this afternoon, but no luck really. So I've had to order that online with upgraded springs as well, cut springs. So it's done 20,000 miles. Apparently it's recommended to change springs. You can measure them, but you know, apparently yeah. So that's my next one actually. I'm going to do a video on that one. For the old Z foul, because it's just the biting point now is right at the end. It's really frustrating when it's slipping. So yeah, back to this one. So yeah, it's all ready. So it's all ready now. So track day time. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. I'm gonna put a video of this one on Donington Park when I'm done, so if you want to see that, subscribe. Thank you for watching.